and welcome to Club 2 episode 8 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're at home to Leamington and away to Braintree, both in National League North. As you can see, we come into it on the back of consecutive defeats against Farsley and Boston, so let's see if we can turn that around. And the team to face Leamington is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the first match of the episode, and it is Hammond in goal, back four of Ono, Roberts, Ostler and Lavin, Turner at the base of midfield, Brogan and Smith ahead of him, Coyle on the left, Grant on the right, Piers up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks we need to step our game up and put an end to our recent run of bad results. I'm not quite sure it's that cut and dried, so I'm going to pump the fists and say we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Try and give them a bit of confidence, and let's go and see if we can do it. So we're underway. Leamington down in the relegation scrap, just outside the relegation places, whereas we are solidly in mid-table. 10 minutes gone, and it's been a relatively even start. Not much attacking threat from either team, so let's demand more and see if we can manage to generate something going forward. It's played in to Piers, who's got it down. He's pulled it back, and Brogan shoots wide. Massive chance, not taken. And coming up to the half-hour mark, we still trail. It's still 0-0. Leamington have not had a shot on target yet, but they do marginally have a lead on XG. So St Louis plays it into Bramang, back to Small, St Louis to Small, ball over the top, and the keeper is out to claim that. Ryan Hammond out really quickly and deals with it, plays it forward for Coyle, who's won it and found Brogan. Brogan into the area, cuts it back for Piers, and he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper, and it remains 0-0. Now it's a Leamington free kick, and it's over the top of the crossbar, and the highlight comes to an end. So we'll demand more again as we get one more highlight in the first half. Ono's corner, and Roberts' header is just off target. That was close. And there is the half-time whistle. It is 0-0. So let's get in the dressing room. Shooting hasn't been good enough. Right, we need more possession. We certainly do. So let's make one or two changes at half-time. And it is going to be just the one change. I'm going to take the misfiring Piers off and bring on Tavares. It's not very often I make that change these days. Piers has been very, very good for most of the season. But today is not his day, and we need somebody on who can find the back of the net today. Lavin needs to come off as well. So we'll bring on Calvin Davis. Falls to Tavares, and he shoots over the top of the crossbar, and it remains 0-0. We've got another corner though. Brogan with the right-footed in-swinger to the near post. Roberts flicks on, and Davis is beaten to it. So it's still 0-0, but we're on the attack again. We are certainly beginning to exert some pressure. Grant's header, and Cameron Grant gives us the lead. It is Oxford City 1, Leamington 0. And we're 25 minutes away from 3 points. So can we hold on and see out the win? Kelly Evans plays it into the middle. Taylor is dispossessed though, but they win it back. Kelly Evans into Williams. Crosses, and David Bramang levels it for Leamington. So we're going to have to go positive. We're going to have to demand more. And I think I'm going to take Ostler off and bring on Kenise Carroll at the back. We've got just over 10 minutes to try and find a winner, so we'll go attacking, we'll demand more and see if we can manage to find one. It's not looking likely. And that is the 4 minutes to stoppage time up. Full time then, Oxford City 1, Leamington 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a trip to Braintree Town. Team for this one, Hammond in goal, back four of Roberts, Berry, Ostler and Lavin. Carroll at the base of midfield, Turner and Smith ahead of him, Coyle on the left, Grant on the right, Piers up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting we've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. And we are heavy underdogs for this one, given that they're chasing promotion and we're not. So, yeah, let's pump the fists and agree with him. And let's send them out. So we'll kick things off. They're in decent form. We are in okay-ish form. So can we manage to get ourselves back in the top 10 by inflicting a defeat to harm Braintree's limited automatic promotion hopes now? It looks very much like Darlington have got it sewn up and everybody else is fighting for the playoffs. And it does look like that playoff battle probably goes down as far only as Alfreton. Below that, I think the rest of us have got too much to do. And we have had nothing to comment on in the first half. And in fact, we've had no shots. So it's been a very, very disappointing first half. And in many ways, I'll be relieved to get to the dressing room with a score of Braintree Town 0, Oxford City 0. So let's get in the dressing room. Haven't taken enough shots. We haven't taken any shots. That's been the problem. Right, so Lewis Coyle's having a nightmare. Tavares can come on the left. And then I'm going to put Mitchell Roberts. In fact, we need another right back on, so I'm going to bring Jack de Gruchy on for Michael Lavin, and that's it, because we only get 3 changes. We've made 2 of them at half time, so let's demand more and see if we can manage to find an unlikely winner. And I think it's probably going to be Turner that's going to come off. Although Piers is actually having a bit of a shocker up front. So I'll bring Max Brogan on for Piers. And then I'll put Tavares up front. As Turner brings the ball down, finds Tavares over the top for Turner. And he's found the back of the net, so we're going to cancel that substitution. It is Braintree Town 0, Oxford City 1, 61 minutes gone. So Oxford City fortunate to be in the lead. Braintree are going to be wondering how the hell they're behind in this one. Tavares into the area. Tavares and Cameron Grant, unlikely though it seems, has made it. Braintree Town 0, Oxford City 2. And it's the in-swinging corner, cleared away. Grimwood, but Hammond claims it, finally. Into the last 20 minutes. And Piers now, I don't think is going to be the one to come off. I think it's going to be Smith. Although, actually, Roberts as well is also an option. He heads it back to Hammond. Let's have a look at the subs bench. We could do either. And I am going to do the defensive option of Anthony Ono, just because I think it's very dangerous to have a tired back four. Critchlow shoots, and that's high and wide. So 16 minutes to go. It remains 2-0. Can we hold out for a highly unlikely win? As Berry heads it over the top of the crossbar and out for a Braintree goal kick. Their fans have given up hope and are beginning to drift away. And that is almost certainly going to be good enough now. It's pulled back to McGregor, squared, and the shot is over the top. We are into the top 10 as it stands, in 10th place, just 2 points adrift of Alfreton, who I think represent the only team we can catch. And there is the final whistle. Braintree Town 0, Oxford City 2, and I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're 10th in the league with 15 wins, 9 draws, 13 defeats and 54 points on the board, 2 behind Alfreton in 9th. So let's have a look now at what is coming up on the next episode, and I don't think there is any chance of us getting into the playoffs, so it makes sense to go all the way through to the end of the season, show you the final 2 games against AFC Telford away and Kings Lynn at home. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.